Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. I am delighted to have you back for a fabulous moment on Brandibay Fashion. Make yourself comfortable, because today we are diving together into the enchanting world of Anna Sui's Spring-Summer 2026 show at New York Fashion Week. The spectacle unfolding before our eyes is a true ode to the bohemian boudoir with a touch of desert romanticism. Imagine for a moment D.H. Lawrence's Taos, an era of exile sublimated by elegance and nonchalance. Anna Sui succeeds in transposing this literary and cinematic essence into clothing that tells its own story. It's as if each piece has lived an adventure, with its refined layers and deliberately worn look. The outfits are bordered with lace. They evoke a gentle nostalgia, somewhat like flipping through a photo album from another time. The dressing gowns, on the other hand, take on the air of delicate robes in pastel shades reminiscent of vintage lingerie. It's not so much about highlighting sexiness but rather elegant carefreeness, the kind that makes us feel good in our clothes. The materials are a true pleasure for the senses. Eyelet cottons, soft satins, pointelle knits, and tablecloth-style lace. It feels like rediscovering the wardrobe of a chic thrift store, where every detail has been carefully considered. This show is an invitation to dream, a walk in a universe where each garment is a work of art in motion. The nightgowns and camisoles are layered with masterful artistry, creating a harmonious patchwork of hems and textures. It looks like a delicate dance between fabrics, where each movement reveals a new dimension. Checkered camisoles boldly pair with eyelet nightgowns, all over striped pants. It's a subtle interplay between proportions and patterns that exudes joy. Each outfit seems to transport us to a chic and bohemian bedroom. Consider these lace pajamas, slipped under airy jumpsuits, accompanied by light cardigans. One perceives the very essence of an intimate and cozy atmosphere. Scalloped cutouts and soft ruffles replace rigid lines, bringing a delicate fluidity that I adore. And what about the robe sleeves and gathered waists? They add that domestic vintage touch that evokes both nostalgia and personal expression. We are enveloped in a visual comfort that remains incredibly modern. From the very beginning of the video, one is transported by a palette of colors that evokes an exquisite delicacy, almost as if leafing through a vintage photo album. One discovers subtle tones inspired by lingerie, with pale pinks and dove grays that harmoniously blend with cream and aquamarine shades. And just when one thinks they have grasped all the softness of these hues, vibrant bursts of electric blue emerge, reminiscent of bold eyeshadow palettes. The prints are a true journey through time, combining delicate flowers, classic gingham, and aged paisley. Do you see the faded textiles? They seem to have traversed the ages to land here, before our amazed eyes. As for the embellishments, they add an irresistibly tactile dimension to each piece. The crochet trims and ribbons are not just there to impress, but to invite one to come closer and touch. The layered lace is not merely extravagant detail. It evokes a captivating authenticity. Thank you for following this review to the end. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Enjoy watching the rest of the show. Goodbye, and remember, every day is an opportunity to reveal your unique style to the world. Take care and keep shining.